I haven't actually performed on the stage this big before, so please excuse the mistakes. We'll be performing 3 pieces tonight for you guys. They're all original, and hopefully it sparks some creativity out of you guys, because I know there's a lot of talents out there. So without further ado, this first one is called Words of Steel. It's my tribute to the Black Lives Matters and those folks who lost their lives, unfortunately. So they say that sticks and stones may break bones, but words never hurt. But what if those words spoken were in the form of bullets, yelled out of ignorance and racism that is covered up with white lies about some unknown mental illness? And what if those same words, are those same words still not harmful? What if those words did break bones? And let me tell you what else it did do. Those same words that you fired from your untrained mouth took not just one life, but the lives of many others that they touched. The brothers, the sisters, aunts, uncles, grandparents, mothers and fathers, pets, schoolmates, friends and teachers, are all lives that are taken from your words of steel. While their physical bodies may still walk, you took away the very existence behind every one of those bonds. A word is nothing without definition. A bond is no longer without the life that it lives in. The words are used as means to lift and educate and give meaning to everyone. There is power in words, but when you mix it with anger and stereotypes, it only breeds violence. Language comes from all parts of the world, but words of steel only have one destination. So how will you take responsibility of them all? And this next piece is dedicated to those folks who are currently going through a lot of struggles, hard times, and so, this is out to you folks. It's called Don't Rush to See Me. I hear the cries of salvation, the lost souls of the fallen who seeks another chance, the empty bodies that still breathe, yet seeks the endless sleep. But I cannot satisfy their needs because your thoughts has me on the leash. Like a shadow, I bear the burden of being a witness to your undying sufferer. I see the colors of your body slowly drifting away, like dandelion seeds on a breezy spring day, because loneliness has you chained to your bed. A bed that was once rejected your body as a child is now the only thing that will record your final breath. Your canvas, once so clean and strong, is now tainted with cuts and bruises, as if that's the only arch that your inner demons can accept. I wish I had not been the one to see the Sahara Desert flooded with teardrops the size of houses. The reflection that only shows your failure haunts you day and night. You come crashing through my doorstep seeking a better life. It is not my job to take you when you want to, but when I have to, so please, don't rush to see me. I can only take, not give life, so do not rush to see me, because we still have room for tomorrow. Release me from your thoughts and let time heal the scars for you. Do not rush to see me, because I cannot guarantee a better situation. I cannot maintain the happiness you seek upon those that you still cherish. So please, don't rush to see me. I'm incapable of granting wishes. Greatness will find you when the time is right, but you gotta be alive to see it. This next piece is one that's very special to me. It took many days to craft, and it's a special dedication to my wife, who really happy could come out tonight. It's been about 5 years since she last seen my performance, so it's called Dear Poetry. I never imagined my life would turn out this way. Clouds of dark, rainy suddenly burst into clouds, clear skies of sunshine. I was confident that my life was already fine the way it was, never knowing what it meant to be loved. But that quickly changed upon the soreness on my jaw, smiling like a piece of bread who just met PB&J. You see, everything started when I first picked up that pen, and now I can't wait to write again. Word after word, I become more attached to your flow, a magnetic pull so strong I'm awed by your precision. You captured the broken feelings that I tried to hide and saw the truth that broke my game of pride. You gave me wings when everyone else chose to ignore another desperate call for help. Hanging on a tree with ropes that were dancing on my throat. You were the home that finally kept me indoors, away from the foggy nights that swallowed even the brightest of street signs. For the first time, I was able to breathe comfortably in my own atmosphere. You showed me what it meant to be courageous. I remember taking you to the stage for the first time. Fear choked me so tightly I could not see the next rhyme. I froze. My silky white breath was then at that moment heavier than my breath. I could not breathe. The sounds of crickets were winning the stage, and I could not resist. I could not retaliate. But then came the moment of our true connection. You saw me at my weakest, and listened with ears full of welcome and a mind full, free of judgment. The sounds of snaps and whistles, and I finally began to fight. The sight turned fear into passion that was heard all throughout the night. You taught me how to be patient, crafting each word with dedication. You taught me the wisdom to understand and accept life's differences, learning lessons from pain and misery and mistakes, all to expand my experiences. You taught me how to notice what is not there, to hear what is not said. Like lightning on a sunny day, you came unnoticed and placed all my anger and frustration into a permanent hypnosis. You freed me from the maze of this twilight, and to you I owe my blessings for filling in the missing pieces and crafting the vow of my wedding. Before I place this pen down, I just want to thank you for giving me this pen.